Hello everyone in the TRT training community and welcome to a new vlog from me and my channel Leonie's TRT journey. This time I'm going to do a little bit of training session with my angry horse, Garboso. It's his first session and I'm also going to talk about what's his story and the first things I've learned in the TRT lessons. So the story about Garboso is that I've had him since he was a foal, and even from the beginning he has always been a very strong-headed horse, and he is the horse that reacts with anger when he's insecure. That's my analysis. I can't go out in the paddock and get him without having something to defend myself with. And this is quite funny. Just wait a bit. This is my bag stick. And I'm not using this like Tristan does to make the horse comfortable. I'm using this to get the horse to stay away from me. Because out in the paddock, he is an attacking horse. If I go out of the paddock, turned with my back towards him, he will come after me and attack me. And through the years, I've used this tool to keep him away from me. But once we had an accident where I was going to fetch another horse in the paddock, and I didn't have this with me because I thought, well, this summer he's been so nice, so I think he's not going to attack me, and I wasn't going to fetch him. But when I was going for the other horse, he got close to me, and I started waving with things, and then he got really angry. So he attacked me. He grabbed with his teeth in my neck right here and pulled me down on the ground, or threw me down on the ground. And that was really, really scary, and I didn't know what's going to happen next, and I just started to run the fastest I could out of the paddock. And since then I always have this stick with me. So that incident really describes what he's able to do. And he's not happy with me changing his rugs. He tries to bite me. He doesn't like me brushing him, especially in the winter. He is defending his box very much, as you can see in my introduction video. He doesn't like always picking up his hooves, especially left hind. And he's constantly stepping on himself. We can see it now. He's standing very close with his front hooves, and sometimes he puts down his one hoof on the other. So I think he has some coordination issues too. He hates getting the saddle on. He gets very angry, tries to bite me. And in the riding, I worked with this constantly for 3.5 years now, so doesn't really happen that often when I'm riding him now. But in the beginning, I could ride him and it just turns off. I can't get through to him with my legs. He just stops and he started to kick with his left hind leg. And it can sometimes be impossible to get him to move forward. And we have this issue mostly in galloping. So I work with that a lot. But after taking the starting lessons in this course, I realized that, well, all of his symptoms that I describe now are probably connected to the same issue he has. So I have not done any real sessions with him so far. I've just started to find out where his tensions are and try to work with him to get him relaxed when I'm working with him in the stable. And a lot of people have asked me, why do you keep that kind of horse? And well, he's not that bad all the time, because when I ride him, he's really strong, he's confident, he doesn't spook at things, he jumps every fence I put in front of him, he doesn't look at anything, and he gives me a really secure feeling when I'm riding him, as long as he goes forward. So he is really a nice horse to ride, and after our riding sessions, he's really nice and he starts to cuddle and being a really nice horse. So he does have a good heart, although he's not always showing that. So now he's ready to do his first TRT session. We're going to do some leading and see how he works with that. I'll see you in a moment. So I'm just starting with leading him and trying to teach him this distance between us and to get him that one task that Tristan is talking about. What I can see in this video is that I'm not really consistent with the distance, how long the distance should be between us. You can see that he's sneaking up on me and he's not really attentive to me. He's a bit slow in his reactions. And yeah, it's not quite easy to do this, not as easy as it looks in Tristan's videos. And here he's also sneaking up on me and I'm trying to get him away, and this time I actually get him to back a couple of steps, which was good, I think. This time he really gets close to me and I'm really trying to get him to react. And one thing I'm doing wrong here is that I'm taking steps towards him. That I shouldn't do. But I at least get him to back off, which is good. And he looks quite relaxed. And I think now he's, yeah, and that's why I'm a bit afraid of doing a bit of too much of a reaction, because I know he can be a bit light in his front end and starting to rear, and in that position he will also be able to attack. But he's reacting to me and to the rope and to me trying to get him off of me. And here I think our distance between us is quite good. So I can see now that he is actually learning, even though it didn't feel like he was learning that much. And I waved my rope, but he was at a good distance, and it's really tricky to be consistent and to keep the exact distance all the time, and to know when to react and when not to react. Here he's a bit close again, but he's so slow going backwards. It's just like, oh, do you want me to back off? Well, I'll do that. And I keep working him here. And you can see he's getting a bit angry when I'm reacting to him, but he accepts my reaction and he calms down, and he's very aware of his friends who are in the paddock just next to us, so he's focusing on them a bit, but he's quite relaxed. And here he is really testing me. Do you really mean that I should keep distance? He asks. And then he's starting to yawn, and he felt a bit unconcentrated, but I can see in the video that he's really having an attention on me, and it looks like he's wondering what I am doing and what's next, and he's really thinking about what is going on, and that's good. Now he's not concentrating, he's looking at some other things, and I'm trying to get control of his attention again. But he looks really relaxed, and here I wave and he's backing. And he's so slow in his motion. Oh, it looks really funny. Here I start to work with my speed. I testing to walk faster and to walk slower and to see what happens. And his reaction is very slow when I slow down. And he's testing me here again. He wants to go to me, and I think it's quite hard to get him away from me. He's not quite listening to that. And now he's more attentive. Now he's reading me more and paying attention to me. But still he's a bit close, and now he found some ice under the snow, and that was very fascinating, he thought. So no, he just shuts me out and starts doing something else. And then I'm trying to do something else and start walking again. And now it starts again, and there's ice here too, you know. He's really quite playful horse too. Now he starts eating snow. I think he's a horse that doesn't have very much patience. He's at his best when it's a lot of things happening, new things, and when I've done this for like quite a time, he thinks, oh, nothing new is happening here, and then he starts to do other things and losing concentration, and therefore I start to back him. This I'm a little afraid of too, because when I do this I can get a attack back. That's what happened when I tried to do natural horsemanship and Pirelli's games and things like that. He's been really angry and just attacking when I've done that, and so I have a bit of a bad experience whilst backing him. But he needs to learn how to back, and how to back faster than he does. And now I try to walk faster and slower again, and this time he was more attentive, really. And now he's going towards me, and I'm not accepting that. And I got him to back off. That was quite good, I think. He is a bit tricky because now I'm thinking, well, now he knows this distance, he understands what I'm doing, and then he just starts sneaking up on me again, and I have to react really hard, and then he gets angry and he thinks I'm stupid, and we have to go back to basics, and he tries again, and I tell him again that no, this is the distance you're going to keep. And then he's getting his concentration elsewhere, starts to chew on the rope and things like that. And then I try to back him again to just make something else happen. And then I have to go on him a bit more to make him back. So I did this for about 10 or 15 minutes, just doing this first session, and just feel where he is, feel how is he reacting, and what should I do next. And I think I should do these leading sessions a bit more to really get him to understand, especially the distance between us. So I will keep working with him. So this was our first TRT session, and I think it went quite well for being a start. I realized that I have some issues to work with in his interaction with me and in my interaction with him, of course. So we will continue this training. And if you have any advice or any other comments, please comment below, and please give me a thumbs up if you thought this video was any good. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!